Yesterday, the Dow jumped 227 points, a large increase, but not all that unusual a day in what's been a very volatile year in the stock market. That leaves many Texans wondering whether to invest in stocks as they try to plan for retirement. As you'll learn in this report, some of the best financial planners in the country who gathered in San Antonio this week all seem to be in agreement on this question.
The whole issue of proper investing and successful investing.
Financial advisor Mark Little's investment seminar at a South Texas cafeteria. Dozens of retired Texans listen attentively to Little's presentation on financial survival heading into the new millennium. Most here not because they want to become rich, but because they're worried about becoming poor.
I think any and all of us are worried about having enough money to last our lifetimes, so as we don't depend on our children, or our children don't have to take care of us.
Thanks to better medical care, better nutrition, and more health-conscious lifestyles, Americans are living longer than ever before. Some are even outlasting their retirement savings.
I have a lot of clients that are going to be retired longer than they worked, and that's scary from a financial perspective.
Funding longer retirements is just one of the financial challenges that have brought more than 3,000 investment professionals to San Antonio this week for one of the largest conventions of its kind ever held in Texas. Their goal, to find new ways to educate their clients, to show them that the conventional financial wisdom of the 20th century won't necessarily work in the 21st. The consensus among these money men and women? Anyone who banks solely on traditional investments like savings bonds and CDs will be headed for trouble, because over an extended retirement period, inflation will devastate their purchasing power.
I hope they have a whole lot, because they're going to need millions of dollars in those CDs to basically retire with.
The word here, a well-balanced stock portfolio will be the best bet for the long haul.
Stocks are a subject that are very fearful to some people in retirement, but I can tell you that it is the one asset class that has the potential to help clients get through the long life that they're going to enjoy.
Still, the biggest challenge facing many of these advisors is not where to put the money their clients save, but rather getting their clients to save it all.
Most people are out there spending about 110% of what they make. So getting people to quit buying boats and cars and bigger houses and help them to start looking toward their financial future is a big hurdle for a financial advisor.
When all else fails, it's a lot more fun to start to save money on a regular basis than it will be to wake up in 30 years and find you're old, sick, and broke at the same time.
So despite a new generation of investment vehicles, instant trades on the internet, and high-tech planning tools never before available, the key to financial success still comes down to some old-fashioned common sense. Don't spend more than you make, and be sure to put something aside somewhere for a rainy day or a long retirement. Now, Mark Little added an interesting point. He said people ask him all the time what the stock market will do next. He always answers, you never know where the next 20% movement will be. Could be up, could be down. But he said, historically speaking at least, you can be sure where the next 100% movement will be. That's going to be up. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take to get there. Interesting idea.
Yeah, so unpredictable, you never know. Well, we don't know what the stock market's going to do next, but we can forecast the weather, at least in the short term.
That's for sure. The Halloween weekend could turn out to be wet and wicked. Rain clouds on the way to parts of Texas, but will it clear up in time for your little trick-or-treaters? We'll have your forecast coming.